50 trivia questions and answers. Question 1. Which billionaire recluse was obsessed with the film Ice Station Zebra? John D. Rockefeller Jr., H. L. Hunt, or Howard Hughes? It was Howard Hughes. Question 2. According to Guinness World Records, who is the best-selling female artist of the 21st century? Dua Lipa, Rihanna, or Taylor Swift? The answer is Rihanna. Question 3. Atahualpa was the last ruler of which empire? Aztec, Inca, or Maya? The Incas. Question 4. What was a characteristic of Christian Dior's new look? Bustles, padded shoulders, or waspish waistlines? The answer is waspish waistlines. Question 5. In 1613, the Globe Theatre London burnt down during a performance of which play? Henry VIII, Macbeth, or King Lear? The play was Henry VIII. Question 6. The films Where Eagles Dare and Moonraker both feature fights on what mode of transport? Hot air balloon, speedboat, or cable car? It was a cable car. Question 7. Virgin Atlantic cabin crew are famous for wearing what color uniforms? Green, blue, or red? They wear red uniforms. Question 8. How many muscles are there in an elephant's trunk? 40,000, 4, or 400? The answer's 40,000. Question 9. What is true of zebras? Carnivorous, white with black stripes, or black with white stripes? They are black with white stripes. Question 10. What rock band began as Mother Macree's Uptown Jug Champions before adopting the name to which they became famous in 1965? Grateful Dead, the Allman Brothers, or Led Zeppelin? The answer is Grateful Dead. Question 11. Who was the last English king to die in battle? Henry V, George III, or Richard III? Richard III is the answer. Question 12. Which cartoon series was created by marine biologist Stephen Hillenburg? Rugrats, The Flintstones, or SpongeBob SquarePants? Steven Hillenburg created SpongeBob SquarePants. Question 13. In which country is the world's longest fence? USA, Australia, or Russia? The longest fence is in Australia. Question 14. In what decade was Mount Everest first scaled in winter? 1960s, 1970s, or 1980s? It was first scaled in winter in the 1980s. Question 15. How tall was Napoleon Bonaparte? 5 feet 7 inches, 5 feet 3 inches, or 4 feet 11 inches? He was actually 5 feet 7 inches. Question 16. Where in the world is the abandoned theme park, Nara Dreamland? Japan, India, or USA? Nara Dreamland is in Japan. Question 17. Which of these snakes is not venomous? Bull snake, inland taipan, or tiger snake? It's the bull snake that's non-venomous. Question 18. What do robber crabs mostly feed on? Pineapples, seaweed, or coconuts? Robber crabs feed on coconuts. Question 19. What is the largest mammal native to the Americas? Bison, moose, or Kodiak bear? The largest mammal native to the Americas is the bison. Question 20. 95% of all racehorses can be traced back to which stallion? Godolphin Arabian, Byerly Turk, or Darley Arabian? "95% of all racehorses can be traced back to the Darley Arabian." Question 21. A bone shaker is which of the following? A pneumatic drill, a bicycle, or a mortician? A bone shaker is, of course, a bicycle. Question 22. Bally and Williams are names associated with what? Snooker tables, pinball machines, or bowling balls? They are famous makers of pinball machines. Question 23. The story of Mary Shepard, who lived on playwright Alan Bennett's driveway for 15 years, was made into what 2015 film? Mistress America, Lady in the Van, or When Marnie Was There? The film was Lady in the Van. Question 24. The Falabella is the world's smallest breed of what? Cat, dog, or horse? It's the world's smallest breed of horse. Question 25. Lustrum and the Ghost are novels by which author? Ken Follett, Ian McEwan, or Robert Harris? Lustrum and Ghost are novels by Robert Harris. Question 26. What was the first battle of the American Civil War? Battle of Pea Ridge, Battle of Fort Sumter, or Battle of Shiloh? It was the Battle of Fort Sumter. Question 27. Which Nirvana album cover features a young baby underwater along with a $1 bill on a fishhook? Nevermind, In Utero, or Bleach? The Nirvana album is called Nevermind. Question 28. Which of these is the colder? Average surface temperature on Pluto, freezing point of oxygen, or boiling point of hydrogen? The colder is the boiling point of hydrogen. Question 29. Which TV series was inspired by the 1975 film Moonrunners? The A-Team, The Dukes of Hazzard, or Knight Rider? It was The Dukes of Hazzard that was inspired by the film Moonrunners. Question 30. How many times did scientist Albert Einstein marry? Twice, once, or never? Einstein married twice. Question 31. How many days after the Battle of Waterloo did Napoleon abdicate? 4, 14, or 40? Napoleon abdicated 4 days after the Battle of Waterloo. Question 32. What is the only active volcano in mainland Europe? Stromboli, Mount Etna, or Mount Vesuvius? It's Mount Vesuvius that is the only active volcano in mainland Europe. Question 33. Who created the cartoon character Popeye? Al Capp, Albert Uderzo, or E. C. Seeger? E. C. Seeger created Popeye. Question 34. Who are the rulers in a teocracy? Priests, the rich, or beggars? Believe it or not, it's beggars that rule in a teocracy. Question 35. The locksmith Charles Chubb was born in which country? USA, England, or Canada? Charles Chubb was born in England. Question 36. Before becoming interested in steam engines, what was the profession of engineer James Watt? Window cleaner, instrument maker, or stenographer? James Watt was originally an instrument maker. Question 37. In what year was the Soviet Union broken up? 1993, 1991, or 1989? The Soviet Union was broken up in 1991. Question 38. What is the correct title of the Beatles' White Album? Revolver, Abbey Road, or The Beatles? The correct title is The Beatles. Question 39. What sort of animal was the cartoon character Mr. Jinx?
Dog, cat,
Or mouse? Mr. Jinx was a cat. Question 40. What is the longest nerve in the human body? Vagus,
sciatic,
or trochlear? The longest nerve is the sciatic nerve. Question 41. What is measured in octas? The moon's brightness, the area of circles, or cloud cover? It's cloud cover that's measured in octas. Question 42. The title character in the film Blow Up was based on which real-life photographer? David Bailey, Man Ray, or Lord Lichfield? Blow Up was based on David Bailey. Question 43. What name is given to a small bottle that typically contains 1 serving of champagne?
Piccolo,
Magnum, or Nipper? The answer is Piccolo. Question 44. A Schipperke is a small tailless breed of what creature?
cat,
Sheep,
or dog.
It's a small tailless dog. Question 45. In June 2019, Boeing had so many grounded 737 MAX planes, they started parking them where? In the Mojave Desert, the Staff Car Park, or on Seattle freeways? They started parking them in the Staff Car Park. Question 46. Wanna Be Startin' Somethin' was the first track on which Michael Jackson album? Off the Wall, Thriller, or Bad? It was the first track on Thriller. Question 47. Who was the first tennis player to win 100 matches at Wimbledon? Rod Laver, Roger Federer, or Björn Borg? Roger Federer was the first player to win 100 matches at Wimbledon. Question 48. Which was the first spacecraft to leave the solar system? Voyager 1, Pioneer,
or Sputnik.
Voyager 1 was the first spacecraft to leave the solar system. Question 49. Which English comedian's epitaph reads, "Reunite in the heavenly boat, deep joy," in homage to his own trademark nonsensical language? Norman Collier, Stanley Unwin, or Arthur Askey? It was Stanley Unwin. Question 50. Named after its stylized emblem, what is the call sign for British Airways? Silver Streak,
Speedbird.
or Tricornis? The call sign for British Airways is Speedbird. That's the end. Thanks for watching.